What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about some cards that are extremely underrated. I posted a video a few weeks ago, I'll put it up here if you guys want to watch it, on my top underrated cards that I think are in the market right now. I got a few comments on that video saying how I should do a cheaper version of that, so I'm going to do a $50 and under underrated Pokemon cards today that you can buy that I think that are really undervalued and that are going to be a lot more in the next 5 years. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first card that I think is very undervalued in my opinion is a card in Lost Origin that you're seeing right now. It's an extremely good set in my opinion. I love Lost Origin. I think it's going to do well in the future. That's besides the point. What we're going to talk about today is this Pikachu V. I think this card is severely underrated, and here's why. We all know the top chase in Lost Origin is the Giratina. Okay, I'm not trying to compare it to the top card. It's nowhere near that in my opinion. But I do think that it's better than this Rotom V. I think that it's better than this Percursor V. I don't think it's better than this Pikachu V Max, but I can see this at the top 4. And right now in the Canadian market, this card, if I'm not wrong, I'm going to put the price on the screen, but it's around $45. And I see this card being at least $90 plus, in my opinion. Yes, I'm just throwing numbers out there, but I think this card is worth a lot more than $45 in my opinion. This Percursor right now is valued more than this Pikachu. If I'm not wrong, Ash or Red, whatever his name is, he's going to be gone for nostalgic reasons, and Pikachu is Pokemon brand. So I just think that this card is textured. So I think this card is going to be worth a lot more on what it is right now. Can it go down like to $20? Sure it can, right? All of these cards can go down in value, like the more Pokemon Princess set, etc., things like that. Of course, this card can plummet. But if that does not happen, I think this card is undervalued right now, and I think it's a great buy. Okay, so the second card that I think is really undervalued under $50 is this Beedrill V. This price has plummeted a lot. This card, it used to be over $50, easy. When it first dropped, I want to say it was around $75-ish. It's at $30 today. This Beedrill is very, very, very clean in my opinion. I think people are sleeping on this card tremendously. Yes, it's not a very popular Pokemon, so it's not going to be $500 in 2 years. But again, it's an alternate art, which is very hard to pull. Astral Radiance is kind of slept on in my opinion. I think this Beedrill card is better than this Palkia. So I think this card is going to be top 2, top 3 card in the future, right? As time goes on, as this set's not very out there, in a sense, I think this card is beautiful. I think a lot of people who I talk to who collect Astral Radiance, they want the Machamp and the Beedrill. That's just what I've seen from people around me. Could it be wrong? Yes, but I think this card, a Beedrill, it's very, very clean. Yes, Beedrill is not the most popular Pokemon out there. It's not a Charizard or a Giratina or like a Pikachu, but I think this card, it's a very good artwork and it's an alternate art, so it's very hard to pull. If I have the chance to pick up this Beedrill for around $30, I'm going to be picking it up all day because I don't think that it's worth $30. Again, throwing numbers out there. It's going to be a $60 card again in my opinion, but as time goes by, as it's harder to get Astral Radiance, I think that this card will go up in value with the set. Okay, so the third card in this video that I think is really undervalued under $50 is this Pikachu Full Art. It's so far down in Brilliant Stars, it's amazing. This Ultra Ball is top 6? Come on now. Like, these gold cards are clean, but they're not just nowhere near this Pikachu right here. This Pikachu is, I think it's way better than the Pikachu Full Art in Vivid Voltage Full Art. If I'm not mistaken, it's in that set. I'll show it on screen. This Brilliant Stars Pikachu is way cleaner than this one with the pink background, in my opinion. Again, it's just a Full Art. It's nothing crazy, but it's around like $6, $7 in Canadian prices right now. Can this be a $20 plus card? Hell yes. Pikachu is Pokemon's brand. So if you buy these cards around $5, $6 that are hard to pull, this is a full art, so it's not easy to pull. It's not hard to pull, but it's not easy to pull. It has texture and things like that. So I think this card is going to do very well if you buy it at $6, $7 in my opinion. Again, this is a very strong set. So if you buy this card at $6, $7, I think it's easy money in my opinion. So if I find some that are good centering, I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to grade them. Hopefully they grade a 10, and I think they will do very, very well in the future. $6, $7, steal deal. It's going to be a hot take, this fourth card, but it is the Empoleon V from Battle Styles. Now, this card is just under $50, it's $46 Canadian, but if you look at this card, I think this card is really, really clean in my opinion. I grew up in this kind of generation of Pokemon, so I'm kind of biased towards Empoleon, Infernape, and Torterra. So I'm kind of biased towards those, but This Empoleon I think is really clean. I love the depth of field. I love the other Pokemon surrounding Empoleon. I just think it's a great card in my opinion. Even if it was $100, I would still want this card, but it's $46. So I think this card is undervalued just because it is an alternate art. It is one of the first alternate arts to come out. It's low pop in a PSA 10, and most Sword and Shield alternate arts, they're pretty high pop. Gengar and the Charizard and the Umbreon VMAX, they're like 5,000 plus in population reports, right? This Empoleon is like 800. So it's low pop, and I think it's very clean from a very slept on set. Do you really want battle styles in your collection? Not really. I don't, you know? From what I've heard, most people don't like battle styles. I don't, but I still think this card is a very clean card, and for under $50, I think it's a steal. Even if it goes to $30, $20, I think it's even a more steal deal. This is just my opinion, of course. This whole video is my opinion, but I think this Empoleon under $50, $46 is a good buy. Right now, it's around $50. The Slowking V alternate art. At first, I hated it. I think the Moltres, the Zapdos, and the Blaziken, those are the chase cards in Chilling Reign. But it's under $50, and I think it is undervalued because I think there is a lot of Slowking fans out there. I think it's a very clean card. I love the colors in it. I think it's better than the Calyrex, VMAX, both of them. I think it's better than this Rapidash. I think they're ugly in my opinion. This Articuno was nice. I think the Articuno was better than the Slowking, but it's not under $50. If it's under $50, I think it's a great buy in my opinion. Again, it's an alternate art. It's not my favorite card, don't get me wrong, but under $50, I think it's a good buy, and I do think that most cards in Chilling Reign, they will be worth more, especially the alternate arts in 5 years, especially when Chilling Reign is out of print. So I think these cards are going to follow the price of Chilling Reign booster boxes in the future. So under $50, the Slowking, I think it's a great buy. So I'm interested in what you guys have to say about these cards. Some hot takes in there, especially like the Slowking. It could be overvalued, it could be near fair value. I don't know, it's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this video. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more underrated cards or overrated cards in the future. I would be happy to do that, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.